moving on to the girlfriends check-in. Okay, I am your host, Stacey Simmons, for those of you who may or may not know who I am. And I need you to do me a favor because we're going to have a great time with girlfriends check-in. I got a couple of my girlfriends with me, and we're going to talk about a couple of things. But I need you to do me a favor. I need you to like, comment, tag, and share. Like, comment, tag, and share. Like, comment, tag, and share. Come on, you guys. I need you to invite everybody. Your mother, your grandmother, your aunt, your cousin, your sister, girlfriend, your colleague, people who you don't even like. I need you to share with everybody. Because it's a girlfriend check-in. Yes! Okay, so I got my girlfriends with me, and I want you all to welcome them in. But in the meantime, make sure you like, comment, tag, and share. I need y'all to comment. Let us know that you're here. You're having a good time. All that good stuff. Okay? So, let me invite my first girlfriend. We got Mimi Williams. Yay!
Hello!
With the runs. I love it. Okay, how you doing?
I'm doing fabulous. How are you?
I'm doing great now that you're here with me.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now you're in Texas, right?
Yes.
So I need you to. How's the weather out there?
You know, it's in the 30s here, so it's a bit chilly. Quite windy on yesterday. Trying to make sure that all of your warm garments were on. But right now, it's starting to warm up a little bit outside. How is the weather in New York?
New York is about like 30, 40. So it's actually like kind of warm for us. You know, we just had snow last week, but we're doing better this week. So we're doing good. Yeah. And then I have my other girlfriend, LaWanda Mayfield. Let's get it.
I don't know how I got suckered into this.
What?
I don't know how I got suckered.
Because it's a girlfriend check-in.
It's girlfriend check-in. You gotta come on in.
I'm here already, so let's check in.
Okay, well, how you doing?
I am very good.
You're good?
I'm very good.
All right, you're a little too calm for me, but it's okay. You know, we can work at it. You know, hopefully.
I'm a little bit more calmer than you and Mimi, so I mean, I add the balance.
All right, you're right.
That's probably a true statement. That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and start this girlfriend check-in. So now, listen, I need y'all to tell me what is your theme song for 2021.
Okay. Okay, so Spotify. I'm going to pick my theme song from Spotify. And at the end of every year, it always gives you a list of the songs that you played the most. So my song is going to be Jonathan Reynolds' Make Room. Talks about making sure you make room for God. And you have choices. You have choices to decide on what you're going to do with your time, how you're going to utilize it. So why don't we utilize it by making room for Him in our daily lives? It's my thing.
All right. LaWanda?
I would say that one of my favorite albums of 2020 is Brandon Jacobs and the New Zion Temple. It's like a revival, the whole album. But one of my favorite ones is it's called High Places. And so I think that's my my theme song for 2021. The song actually talks about like God is tearing down every high place, every area or every place of impossibility, that God is going to tear that down. And I have a few things that I need the Lord to work out on my behalf in 2020.
Is that an up-tempo song? It sounds like it's like a up-tempo.
I would say it's like a ballad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to hear that one.
You have to hear it. I'm going to send it to you.
All right, so I'm going to need y'all to send these playlists to me because I need good music, okay? Because I need it during work when I'm doing my job, you know, to help me keep sane. So it'll be good, you know? Send me them playlists. Thank you. Okay, so one of my other questions that I do have for you guys is, what is one of the biggest lessons that you learned this year?
Lessons learned in 2020. Don't remain constant. Things are constantly changing and constantly moving. God is constantly changing and constantly moving, and we want to put our finger on it and think that we have it together, but in essence, we really don't. So keep being challenging. Keep challenging yourself, challenging the things that are placed in front of you so that you can grow outside of that bubble that you formed. Don't remain constant. God is ever evolving. We should do the same.
That's good. Lawanda?
I'm gonna say that to utilize the time that you are given, because a lot of us, we just feel like we have more time, and that's not just the case for everybody.
Right.
So for 2020, I've tried to, and I might have worn myself thin, spread myself thin a few times, but I've tried to make time for everyone that I feel special in my life. I might get on your nerves with as much as I call you, but it's just, that's my way of telling you that I'm just trying to spend time because I really love you. And so I want you to have memories of me. If anything happened, I want to have memories of you. If anything happens to me, I want you to have memories of me. So time and memories. I know I get on Mimi's nerves as much as I call and text her, but listen, look, time waits for nobody.
You were about to make me like a little sentimental while ago. I was like, listen to her. This is
Listen, I do. I really do, because I mean, you're so far away, and I just have, that's my way of connecting. I have to call, even though you're a big texter. But
Yeah.
I will video call you in the middle of work.
And I accommodate.
Sometimes. So we're gonna move past that.
Okay, so one of the biggest lessons that I would probably say that I learned this year is, I would say God is really challenging my words. So one of the statements that I did have since the beginning of the pandemic was that if God can't do it, it can't be done.
Come on, Nugget.
And there was a lot of things that was done that nobody could take the credit but God. I mean, bills paid, bills wasn't paid, people had jobs, people lost jobs, still had provision, all these good things. People lost family members, some people gained family members. It was just so many things going on in this pandemic. And even though despite the crazy and the madness, I mean, the pandemic has kind of calmed down now. In the beginning, it was like real chaotic. Nobody knew anything. And I was just like, if God can't do it, it just can't be done. So he challenged me. Sometimes we say stuff about God, or, make it sound a little spiritual, and, we say stuff, but we really don't mean it.
Right.
But God really challenged what I said and really showed me that if he can't do it, it can't be done.
That's right.
But he can do anything. He can do anything.
He can do anything. But let me add just one more thing. I think this is me and Mimi's testimony right here, that there was way more in you than you know.
That's it. That's it.
That's true.
There is way more. I mean, listen, if you worked in church or work in church, you know that you have been stretched in so many different ways to make sure that the church can still be moving. I mean, the beginning of the pandemic, me and Mimi almost talked for hours, if we talked a day.
Yes.
We were just stretching each other's minds to get to what we needed to get done. So if I could, let me stop. Let's have an encouragement moment right here. Saints, there was so much more in you than you even know.
That's right.
Tap into it. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor.
Neighbor.
Tap into it.
Tap into it.
Tap into it.
Mimi can preach that word another day.
Yes, and walk it out.
Huh?
So when you tap into it, you don't have to walk it out. Walking it out means we're not resting on ourselves, but we're going to rest on God.
Right.
We're going to rest on him and we're going to let him do what he do.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hmm.
That was good. That was good. That's true. I definitely got challenged this pandemic. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So with that, we're gonna move on to self-care. Now we're talking about, we got it in us, and we make sure that everybody else is straight.
Yes.
But you got to make sure that you good too.
That's true.
You cannot go very far in a car with no gas.
Yes.
So what have you done as a self-care technique during the season?
All right. So for me, as LaWanda mentioned, a lot of 2020 has stretched me thin, and I've learned to do things that I've never done before. So for me, self-care was going to involve my peace of mind. If I could just take a little of that and make sure that I cultivated my peace of mind and kept it for me, that was important. So I would do meditation. I would get a book and I would read that. So one of my favorite books of 2020 is titled Strong Woman by Lisa Bevere. And it was an empowerment book to help propel me each and every morning. Girl, get up. Girl, do what you have to do and know who you're doing it for and who has your back. So I would couple that with my daily reading of my word so that I could give that kickstart for my day. So like that was me. It was my peace of mind for my self-care. Yeah, I needed that. What about you, LaWanda?
No. So I've done a few things. Because I've been work like a mule in New York. So one of my things is I really do like the mask that you get from Sephora.
Mm.
So maybe once a week or maybe twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, depends on how heavy the week was. I did it every day. But I did a nice little mask from Sephora. Another thing I found out, I found plenty of places in my house to nap.
Ooh, naps.
Dang. And I'm not a nap person, but oh my God, a few days I needed a good nap. So I napped, and my last thing is I love TV. So TV was my out.
Oh yeah, that DVR has so many things on there that I had never
Yes,
watched before. And I
yes.
was like, you know what? I'm going to do a binge watch because I'm on this stay-at-home order right now, and I gotta find a good TV show to watch.
And there were a lot.
Yes, a
They
lot.
put a good show.
Oh my God. What about you, Stace?
So, two things that I really, really enjoyed at self-care. One of them was naps, like LaWanda said. Naps are glorious, okay? I don't understand why we as kids used to fight nap time. Nap time is a blessing. They set the
From
foundation
God.
when we were younger, saying that you should at least have a nap. I think as an adult, we should have lunchtime and nap time. But the only problem that I have is that my naps, they not like 20, 30 minutes. They like hours. So, I just need a lot of sleep. So, I have to hit the snooze button a couple of times and then I have to say, all right, Stacey, you know what I'm saying? You need to get up. Stop it. All right. And the second thing that I had too was, I know it may sound basic because it is something that we should be doing every day, right? But wash your face.
Come on and help somebody.
Wash it. Okay. So get you some nice, refreshing, I don't know, maybe it's the products that I use or the water. It just does something to me. It gives me like a burst of energy and it really just helps me. So wash your face. Wash
It's
it.
needed. It's
And
needed.
take a nap. Wash your face, take a nap. Good combos.
Very good.
And eat.
Yeah, you need to eat because we not it can't. You have to eat. You have to eat. Good food though. No, not too much snacks. Snacks are good every once in a while, but not too many snacks. Okay, so we're gonna be switching gears a little bit, and we're gonna move into this women's conference that we're talking about, because that's the whole point of Girlfriends Check-In, right? We're over here talking about women's conference.
Yes.
Oh, and before we get into that, I totally forgot. We were supposed to talk about one-word associations. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple of one-word associations. Now, y'all behave yourselves, because I know y'all can do it. Y'all got it all taken care of. Okay? One-word associations, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Hot.
Cold.
Sweaty.
Well, let me take my cold back. Let me take my cold back in that instance.
Okay. You gonna replace it with another word? No.
I'm gonna replace it with another word. So
Okay.
if Mimi picked sweaty,
Okay.
I'm just going to pick church.
Okay.
To me, church is always hot for whatever reason.
That is true. That is true. Okay.
That could go a million different ways, but we'll just stop.
That's probably another conversation for another day. Okay. So the next word we're going to use is gift.
Nice.
I'll pass.
All right. Well, I would have done surprises. Surprising gifts, is nice. We like surprises.
That is.
I don't like surprises all the way, but they're nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, so another one I'm going to give you is time.
Time. Needed.
Undervalued.
That is kind of true. Okay. Woman.
Powerful.
Strong.
I don't have one word for that. So I would say
what's the word?
Glass shattering. Come on. This glass shattering all the way around. You know what I mean? Okay, so my last word I'm going to give y'all is Jesus.
King.
Undervalued.
All right, you and these deep words.
Undervalued, unappreciated. What's I go on?
Well,
I would think after this year, hopefully he has moved to the top of the chain for a lot of people.
A lot of people.
But there are still a few that just have not gotten it yet.
Yes.
Well, keep on living.
We need a women's conference.
There you go. Come on to women's conference. We'll help you out.
Keep on living and come to women's conference. You will soon find out. Okay. Okay. So thank you for playing my one word association game.
You're welcome.
Okay. So now when it comes to women's conference, I want you to tell me what is it that you are looking forward to at this women's conference?
I'm looking forward to this. Actually, this is going to be new, right? We are going to be in a virtual setting. And what I have learned the most about virtual settings is when you're doing a classroom setting. It's like you're back. Some of my favorite years was high school. So you're like back in a classroom and you're able to chat. You're able to see people. You can talk to them as well as chat and instant message. That kind of hits on all of our new technology things that we use right now. I'm a texter, so the chatting piece is going to be right up my alley. As well as meeting new people, getting empowered by other women. That is going to be what I'm excited about. Just getting empowered by other women outside of my normal everyday women that I see.
Okay. LaWanda?
I'm excited about the rules that we are getting ready to break. Let me just say that.
Ooh.
Getting ready to break some rules. I think I feel like women are so underrated of the things that we can actually produce.
Mm-hmm.
And the amazing thing about it is that this conference is planned by women, produced by women, and what's my last one that I can use? Just all around is going to be, it's just going to be a real strict women's conference. We're
Yeah.
sticking to the fact that women can really do it all. So that's what I'm excited about.
Okay.
I'm excited about that.
That sounds great. I'm excited. Well, I'm just excited in general because, this year's women's conference, I did come, but I only attended one day.
Don't say that. Don't tell us that. Don't tell us that.
Keep it a secret.
Listen, that wasn't anybody's fault but mine. 2020, I only attended one day. But I will tell you, the one day that I attended, it was good. I was really upset with myself that I really only attended one day. But that's another conversation for another day. I don't need anybody to fuss and argue with me about that.
I mean, you missed Mimi's class.
Huh?
Well, that means you missed Mimi's class.
I did miss Mimi's. I told you already. I'm very upset. I told you I don't want to argue about it. I missed a lot of important things this year, but I'm not missing nothing.
Don't do it.
In 2021, I will be at everything. You hear what I'm saying? Every workshop, every preacher, everything. I don't even remember or know what everything is, but be there. You hear what I'm saying? That leads me into my last question for the day, which is why should your family and friends come? Now, I'm going to start off with myself because I already told y'all I only attended one day. This time I'm going to attend to all three. I need every one of my family and friends to come to this women's because I said so.
I mean,
Women's conference is going to be great. It's going to be virtual. We get to come together and socialize and, listen, wash your face, brush your teeth, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do something decent with hair or something. Now, listen, you need to bathe, okay? Don't come in rolling out
Come
of
on,
bed.
give us those self-care tips.
Virtual and y'all think nobody know because God is not going to be pleased with that. You got to present him an offering, okay? You got to give him something to work with. That means wash your face, brush your teeth, do something with your hair, put on some decent clothes and take a shower. And then I need you to meet me at this virtual conference.
Yes.
Because it's going to be great every day, all day. All right?
So the question is, why not? Why am I not going to invite somebody? Why am I not going to tell somebody about it? It's a women's conference. And I want other women to be empowered. I want them to go into the conference knowing, you know what? I'm going to get what I need. I'm going to get what I've been waiting for. And I'm going to come out so I can help another sister. I'm about helping each other. Let us be the best that we can be so we can win together.
Right.
I want to win, and I want you to win too. So I am going to invite my friends, my family, my church members, every woman that I know so that they can get empowered and they can have those tools necessary to fight on in 2021. Why not?
Okay. Wanda? As I said before, I'm going to invite people because this is going to be groundbreaking, earth-shattering, and all around amazing. Let me tell you why. Because all three of us we are a part of the team, but we are probably the youngest people on the team. I'm just going to say that part. But we all work in very different aspects. But maybe not me and Mimi. But Stacy works in our administration part. She pretty much keeps us up. Me and Mimi work on production. She might joke that I might think it's a joke, but I really believe Mimi is our executive producer.
That's it.
And I just do as she tells me to do. But I think that this year is going to be just something a conference to remember, even though you're not going to be there physically to take pictures, to, let's say, get to meet one another, there are still so many things that we can do and so many things that we're going to do to make sure that this year feels almost as if we were together.
Yes.
The only thing is, we'll be in your home. You can watch us on your cell phone, your tablet,
Yes.
your TV. It doesn't work if you have a flip phone. Now we're gonna have to upgrade you a little bit.
Yeah.
But anywhere that you're going to be and watch, we're going to be there with you. We're even going to be in your car.
That's right.
So I'm just excited about the fact that we're getting ready to break some rules. Speaking of rule breaking, do you guys mind if we break some rules?
You know, I don't mind a good breaking of the rules.
Yes, let's break some rules.
You know, we all, like I said, we're all a part of the national women's team, and as long as our executive producer said we can break some rules, we're going to break some rules right now. So Mimi is going to give us some announcements. Well, matter of fact, Mimi's going to release one. I'm going to release one, and Stacy's going to release one. We're going to do it in that order.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Well,
so just think of something you can release.
Well, I'm going to release one of the sessions that will be offered because I just want your interest to be piqued.
Come on, pique our interest.
So one of the sessions is called "Healing is the New Bag." Healing is the new bag. Everybody like a good handbag, right? So why not have some healing in that bag?
That's right.
That's good.
So, and that's going to be taught none other than our facilitator, Shanika Knight.
Come on,
Shanika.
Yes. She's going to be very upset with you, Mimi. But
but you know what? She is our life coach, and she comes to get us together. And she comes to help us do the work and make sure our visions are appropriate. Yes. I need Shanika in 2021.
Now, Shanika, I know you're watching, and so I want you to know that I didn't say it. Mimi said it. So I don't want to text. Please do not text me. Text Mimi, okay? We might have had a conversation that your name came up, but I didn't say it.
I said it, and I can't wait.
I think Shanika may count us all as guilty by association because we're both still on here, even though she told it. So, Shanika, you'll be okay. Don't worry about it. We're just happy that you're gonna be with us.
Let's give Shanika a hand. All right. So my piece of information. Well, I think when we were in our planning, because we're still planning, we will be planning up until the very start of the day. So I think that in our planning, we wanted to make sure that we weren't introducing you to someone new, and it wasn't going to be like a first date in a space that we've never been before. So I think when picking the speakers, Mother Page really wanted to make it feel as if one of your aunties, one of your sisters, one of your friends were preaching to you in this season that we are going through. So we've all heard her before. If you have not heard her, let me tell you something. It's like a quiet storm. It's like a quiet storm that blows through. And it's not one storm that just leaves you, looking decent. Listen, your eyelash might come off. Your wig might get twisted. Before you leave, turn that wig back, put your eyelash back on, and let the Lord have his way in your life. But our first speaker that we're going to release, I'm not going to tell you what day, but it is Dr. Wanda Frazier Parker.
All right.
Good. Really great. I'm excited.
And I'm excited about that because actually in a space that I've never been, I really don't want to hear nobody that I don't know.
That's true.
I want to hear somebody that I know that can relate to the very area and pretty much knows where I am.
All right.
And so I'm just excited about that. I'm really excited. I'm excited to get a little quiet because I don't know our if our leader is going to come in and just we might get in trouble. But guess what? We don't care.
Because we're breaking rules.
We're breaking rules.
Yes, breaking rules.
Come on. Now, Stacey, what is your bit of information?
Okay, so you can register today.
Yes.
Okay, so registration is now open. You can now register. We've been doing girlfriend check-ins just to break a couple of rules, give you a little hint of information of what's going on and what to prepare your hearts and minds for. But we want to be proactive and not reactive. Tap yourself and say, I will be proactive.
I will be proactive.
Now, if you register, you got to register early. There's a such thing as early bird special. Okay, when there's early bird special, that means you just may get some extras. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, when you do early bird registration, when you register before the deadline, you always get the good stuff. When you do late registration, you register last minute, you get the crumbs. Who want crumbs? I want appetizer, the entree, and the dessert, and the drink. Let's keep it safe. You know what I'm saying? And some water, because we all need water. You know, our body needs water. You know what I'm saying? But if I register late, I'm gonna get the crumbs. Don't serve, scrape that and throw it out. Why would you want that? Make sure you register. Go register. Well, not right now. When this video's over, you make sure you register.
There you go.
Yep. So, with that being said, we done gave you a lot of information. I would like to thank my girlfriends for checking in with me and
I have one more question.
Yes.
Are you guys taking off of work for the conference?
Of course.
Why would we not?
I'm going to take off because I need to be fully focused on getting my deliverance. And making sure that I tap into what God wants from me and wants to say to me during that time. So yeah, I need to be fully focused. I will definitely be off for the women's conference.
Take off of work, ladies.
Don't call out sick though. Use your vacation or your personal time.
Amen. Work to wise.
Do that. Don't call out sick. You're gonna need that sick day when you really need it, right? Don't do that. Okay. So I want to thank you all for checking in with us. I want to thank my girlfriends again for checking in with me. And I want to say to you before we go, have a blessed and prosperous New Year.
Amen. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, ladies, thanks for tuning in to our girlfriend chat. We want to invite you to go ahead and log in to our website. Registration is now open. Again, registration is now open. You can visit us at www.ghdministries.org. Again, that's going to be at ghdministries.org. Don't wait until the last minute. Go ahead and register. We have some wonderful surprises in store for you. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.